The EVO. I did not do a great job filming video for this car. I've got little pieces and clips and pictures that I'll just sort of cobble together. Maybe I'll add some commentary to the picture. I don't know. I just have not been motivated lately. Biggest thing we did obviously was the VF Engineering Supercharger. We did it right there. Another big upgrade was the exhaust. We put in the Ryft system. I wish I had a time lapse of the VF Engineering Supercharger install. I coulda, woulda, shoulda. I don't. But it turned out absolutely awesome. Here's part of that process. Oh look, it's carbon ceramic. Just doing the walk around here. Oh. Big day here at the stockpile.
What?
Oh, I'm just talking to the people, you know.
Sorry, people.
No, it's the three of them that watch the video. So we've got a lot of fun things to put on the EVO. We've got a VF Engineering Supercharger. We've got some Novitech lowering springs and a Ryft exhaust. Just do a quick tour of all the pieces. Here's some pieces, there's some pieces, there's a bumper. There's some parts down here and over there. Yeah, a lot of parts. Oh, over here. So our supercharger part, Mr. D was pointing out, it's gotten quite a bit smaller than when we originally started. So that's pretty exciting. And actually some of these parts we've already used, and these are duplicates. So all the fueling stuff has been finished at this point. Is that right? The fueling's done?
Yeah.
Oh, except for the pump.
Except for the fuel pump.
This is a fuel pump, and so that's going to require some. You called it fun?
Yeah, it'll be enjoyable.
Enjoyable. Good. See this little piece here? Not mentioned in the directions, but they actually gave us a new piece. So we're going to put that in. This piece hit some of the pulleys, which we thought was funny, but it wasn't going to work out, I don't think. So we're going to try this new piece that VF Engineering provides and see if it hits the pulleys. So, Mr. D, on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being the most difficult and 1 being the easiest, how would you rate this install?
I wouldn't say it rates up super high on the difficulty. It's just a lot of work. So maybe a 6.5.
Okay. And how does it compare to your expectations?
It's easier than I thought it was going to be.
This will be our signal wire. Are you going to plumb power into here, or does that go somewhere else?
Power's there.
So everything's
All my
here.
power's here. That fan is not helping.
Over here, we've got the Ryft exhaust. So this is the save the best for last kind of thing. We can't put that in until everything else is done. Yes, it's our reward. As are these slip-low bumper scrape guards. After much consideration, we opted for slip-low because it looked easy. Do you need a break? You're exhausted?
Yeah, a little exhausted.
You should sit down.
I'm just going to work through it.
Okay.
I'm going to power through.
I don't know how to explain the weight difference between these two, but it's a lot.
Pick one up with one hand and try with the other.
Look what we can do. You just one arm it. And then this guy, I could probably one arm this though. I mean, if I was like manly about it. Oh my, I gotta go see a doctor. That is a massive difference.
Pretty fumey in here.
It's pretty fumey. So you're in the bowels. Looks like a lot of work to access this.
It's pretty easy.
This is a new upgrade from VF Engineering. They provide a pump now. We're in the process of flashing a tune onto this EVO. So far, so good. We got to go drive it and data log it and make sure it's working. And then of course we lowered the car so you can see the stance there with the Novitech kit. You can't really see the Novitech lowering springs, but I did paint them blue. Actually, so over here is the scooter painting workstation. These guys originally came yellow, and even though no one's really gonna see the lowering springs, we went ahead and painted them blue. So they'll match the calipers and then the supercharger. I thought my rattle can job was pretty good, but it turns out when you scratch the paint, it just came off. So I ended up having the springs powder coated instead. The Novitech kit it's like a conversion kit.
This makes it basically an adjustable coilover setup.
As you can see, I took the time to make the big spring blue and left the tiny spring yellow because I don't want to talk about it. Mr. D is depinning the harness here. This tool right here goes around the shaft of the strut and allows this little head here to be loosened. It's important. You know, I just want to show people something. So this is an instruction manual. We kind of found this after the fact. In retrospect, I wish we found it sooner. We did break, sorry, nothing was broken. Goodbye. Yeah, day one, I'm like, please take the spacers out, and here we are. It was 6 months later, and
You're welcome.
thank you. Do we need to go higher? I did not expect that. I don't see that.
Well, I feel like you do.
Looks good, looks good. So we lowered the car and really lowered it a lot. And so now we're gonna raise it back up because I got nothing else to say. When we did the lowering, the lift system had an error. It said lift malfunction. So we ended up putting these little ghost links in that basically tricks or recalibrates the lifting sensors. I did not get the Sensonum package specifically because I intended to upgrade my speakers. I don't know if I specifically mentioned it in the archive footage here that I'll show you, but this is a great upgrade. Really good bang for your buck. We left the stock amplifier in there, and it drives the two speakers, both 4-ohm, perfectly well. And it sounds really good. It's a substantial upgrade over the stock system. These are our custom Focal speaker upgrades. We took the 8s that were in there. I don't even have the original speaker because we had to pull it apart to use the bracket. Oh, we do have the old magnets though. Where are the magnets? I'll go grab those. Pardon the noise, by the way. That's it's Jenny, our swamp cooler. This is the old speaker. We had to pull the speaker apart. There is a good chance that this will simply blow up. Well, we'll see. We'll see if the stock amplifier can drive this. I don't have the Sensonum. I've got just the bass stereo. This is an 8-ohm tweeter. I'm guessing these woofers are probably 4 ohms. I think we might actually leave the stock tweeters alone. These are the Focal tweeters. This is just for testing purposes here. These are a big improvement over the stock speakers. Obviously, you can see the magnet size. I did add a little Focal thing down there. And then the other thing we did inside was hardwire in the radar detector. It's attached to a blend mount system there. Really do love the blue. Did some pinstriping. Just got one little blue stripe on the front, pinstriped around the wheels, pinstriped down the side, and just a little bit of pinstriping there on the back. I'll probably do these still. I just need to get some thicker pinstriping. I think the last step at this point is to go for a quick drive, and that's about it. So we'll catch you next time. Thanks for watching. So I finished my video and I was done, and then I watched back the footage of the GoPro 360 and it's kind of garbagey, and that's because I dropped the GoPro and the lens is scratched. That's two that I've dropped and scratched. And I also realized I didn't even talk about the car, how it drives, how it performs. So I wanted to mention that real quickly. The Novitech springs are fantastic, great ride. Obviously the biggest upgrade, combination here is going to be the VF Engineering Supercharger and the Ryft exhaust, and together these produce somewhere around 850 brake horsepower. So to the wheels, maybe you're looking at 700 and some change. I don't know. Have not dragged this, intend to, but I have not done that yet. So I don't know how much faster it is than it was when it was stock. However, the butt dyno says this thing hauls ass. Ooh, got my finger in there. I've got my finger in the whole thing. Now, since you've suffered through this extra footage here with me, I'm gonna show you something really cool. This is engine number 3. I'll leave you with that. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll catch you next time.